Make me a channel of thy peace. Make me a channel of thy peace. Oh Lord, make me a channel of thy peace. Where there is hatred, I may bring love. Where there is error, I may bring truth. Where there is discord, I may bring harmony. Where there is despair, I may bring hope. Where there is doubt, I may bring faith. Where there are shadows, I may bring light. Where there is sadness, I may bring joy. Make me a channel of thy peace. Make me a channel. Oh Lord, make me a channel of thy Mother Theresa never preached anything, but her life did. The little children of the slums and the dying destitutes cling to her and never let her go. There is no great difference in reality between one country and another, because it is always people you meet everywhere. They may look different or be dressed differently or may have a different education or position. But they are all the same. They are all people to be loved. They are all hungry for love.
Make us worthy, O Lord, my Lord, to serve our fellow men throughout the world, who live and die in poverty and hunger, in darkness and suffering, by day and night. Make us worthy, O Lord, my Lord, to serve our fellow men throughout the world, who live and die in poverty and hunger, in darkness and suffering, by day and night. Give into our hearts this day their daily bread, understanding love, right and peace and joy.
Make us worthy, O Lord, to serve our fellow men throughout the world, who live and die in poverty and hunger, in darkness and suffering, by day and night. Give them through our hands this day their daily bread. By our understanding love, grant them peace and joy. Lord, grant that I may seek rather to comfort than to be comforted, to understand than to be understood, to love than to be loved. For it is by forgetting self that one finds. It is by forgiving that one is forgiven. And it is by dying that one awakens to eternal life.
Reaching out through a multitude of hopeless, hopeless, hopeless.
sacrificing all her life and all her dreams, shining her light in the darkest places, infiltrating love, penetrating into every mind and heart, dying in order to live, dying in order to live. Mother Teresa, a living saint in person. Mother Teresa, bearing the living cross. Mother Teresa, she is the real love. Mother Teresa, a living saint in person.
Mother Teresa, a living saint in person. Mother Teresa, bearing the living cross. Mother Teresa, she's the real love. Mother Teresa, a living saint in person.
A frail woman from Yugoslavia, who left her home to a country unknown. From Loreto to the slums of Calcutta, living with the poorest of the poor, living with the poorest of the poor. A living saint in person, Mother Teresa, bearing the living cross. Mother Teresa, she's the real love. Mother Teresa, a living saint in person.
Mother Teresa, a living saint in person. Mother Teresa, bearing the living cross. Mother Teresa, she is the real love. Mother Teresa, a living saint in person.
The biggest disease today is not leprosy or tuberculosis, but rather the feeling of being unwanted, uncared for, and deserted by everybody. The greatest evil is the lack of love and charity, the terrible indifference towards one's neighbor who lives at the roadside, assaulted by exploitation, corruption, poverty, and disease. Leaving her loving Albanian family in Yugoslavia, she set sail for India at the age of 17. She stepped out with just 5 rupees in her pocket after gaining papal dispensation to live alone outside the cloister. She made her way to the wretched slums to begin her ministration, rather infiltration of love. She went from door to door begging to feed her people. She never asked for money or people, but it came. Sacrificing all her life and all her dreams, shining her light in the darkest places, infiltrating love, penetrating into every mind and heart, dying in order to live, dying in order to live. Mother Teresa, a living saint in person. Mother Teresa, bearing the living cross. Mother Teresa, she is the real love. Mother Teresa, a living saint in person.
Mother Teresa, a living saint in person. Mother Teresa, bearing the living cross. Mother Teresa, she is the real love. Mother Teresa, a living saint in person.
A frail woman from Yugoslavia, who left her home to a country unknown. From Loreto to the slums of Calcutta, living with the poorest of the poor, living with the poorest of the poor. Mother Teresa, a living saint in person. Mother Teresa, bearing the living cross. Mother Teresa, she's the real love. Mother Teresa, a living saint in person.
Mother Teresa, a living saint in person. Mother Teresa, bearing the living cross. Mother Teresa, she is the